On today's video, I'm definitely going to show you how to get rid of that black background that pops up on so many of our cell phone videos when we load up our videos to Facebook or YouTube. You get that black background. I'm going to show you guys how to kind of do an overlay and make it more presentable, more media status. That's one thing. If you're in the video editing, or if you're in any type of YouTube promotion or any type of promotion or any type of presentation, you will want to present your video like this with a blurred background. They do it on a lot of different TV shows, a lot of different documentaries. They will blur out the background and it's more presentable, makes it actually look more professional. So I'm going to show you guys just how you do this. Don't ever be afraid to use your camera. Your camera is your best friend, and even if you got to turn it this way, which is good, I'm going to show you the proper technique how to do an overlay, a blurred overlay over another video, so you won't get that black spot, that nasty black spot that, you know, that we don't want. We want our videos to look professional no matter what, and that's what, to any serious person trying to express themselves or, you know, get their own business started with videography or video media, you definitely want to get Adobe Premiere. It's around $100, and if you're willing, I recommend it to anybody that's willing to promote themselves or that's into video editing or trying to further their craft on YouTube, because sometimes these cameras will fail and you have your cell phone. Your cell phone has a good camera, 1080p, and you're able to kind of put it in your pocket as well. So don't be afraid to record footage off your cell phone and then later on go back home and edit it on Adobe Premiere, which will come out twice as better. So I'm going to show you guys how to do the blurring technique in video editing. This is Jackie's graphic design. Let's go. Let's get started. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do this. Very simple stuff. Okay, first, what we're going to do, we're going to find a cell phone clip that I recorded when I was at the gym. You know, most people like to do gym records when they're working out on their cell phones. And once again, I'll actually demonstrate to you what that black background I was talking about looks like.
So, shit, I got one right here.
Oh,
So,
turn the volume down. I'm getting gains, you know, in this video, so I gotta turn the volume down. I tend to talk a little bit much. I'm getting gains, you know, I'm always full of energy when I'm at the gym. But as you see that black background I was talking about, and the thing is, we don't want that black background. You know, we want to get rid of it. You know, whenever you're doing video editing, you want it to be a full-size clip. You don't want it to be a half clip. You know, it's just more appealing to the eyes. So we want to get rid of this black background. And, you know, we want to have a full video clip of this footage. So to do this, we're gonna exit out this video first. Then we're just gonna drag our file over to Adobe Premiere. And as you see, as it pops up, you get that black background, and that's something we don't want. As I said before, you want it to be professional. You want it to be appealing to the eyes. Very good camera with these cell phones. I mean, very good quality, but thing is, you don't want that black background to be there. So we're going to get rid of it. And to do this, you're just going to drag your cursor just like this and enlarge in that video. We're going to enlarge in that video. And as you see, that's pretty much the first step, is enlarging this whole video. We'll go to Expert. We'll check the status of it. Now since we got our first video done, we're going to go to video 2. That's where we're going to lay our second video over. We're going to lay the second video over video 2. So our first video is essentially done. Now we'll just go back to quick. And now we'll lay the same video over this video that we just did. That we just enlarged. So what I'm going to do is drag this file over to Adobe Premiere. What I want to do now is do picture in picture. And as you see, this is going to bring me into a whole nother video. And it's pretty much the same process, you guys. I got the cursor right here, and it's going to tell me which direction I can enlarge it in. So I want to pretty much make this second video a lot bigger, kind of spread it out. I'm going to just spread it out a lot more. Just like that. And you can make it as big as you want it, you guys. I mean, it doesn't matter. And as you see, the two videos actually, no, they coincide. They're going to start at the same time. And as you see, the first video is replacing all that black background we had. So we're replacing all of it. Okay. We'll click play and let's just see how it sounds.
So, shit, I got one right here, man.
Sounds pretty good. Both videos are playing at the same time. If you kind of want to double check your work, always go to Expert and you will see the timeline, in which the timelines are pretty easy. I mean, with the timelines, they're pretty visible. They're pretty visible right now. These timelines are definitely visible, and now you're going to actually line them up. You know, these timelines are visible right now. So what I'm going to do is, turn the audio down on the first video clip. I'm going to turn the audio down, essentially. I'm going to turn the audio down. And use the second clip's audio instead, so it doesn't all run together. Let's check it out. And we'll just speed it up one time.
Just that top when it goes all the way down. Yeah, cool.
Everything goes together. And pretty much, now that you got your background, now that everything's set in place, you can pretty much add your effects. Or if you want to keep it like this, you can keep it like this. And if you want to add kind of like a blur effect to kind of really catch the audience's attention, you want to just go to your special effects. Pretty much, you want to just go to your special effects, click on Expert. And pretty much you just want to go to the blur sharpen option. You want to go to that. You just want to click on that, and it's just going to give you multiple different blurs you can blur this background out with. And we always want to blur that first video background. We don't want to blur the second one. The second one is just going to be, you know, the video footage that the people will see. And now, you know, just to blur this background out, just simply want to drag it over to your first clip and place it on that clip. And you see, and we can also, you know, adjust the blurriness. We can also make it stronger as well. We'll just make that stronger. And as you see, the blur is a lot stronger. You know, we can make it as strong as we want. And let's just see how it looks for now. You know, let's just check it out. See our work. Now you see as we play our video, the background is blurred out, the effects are in, everything looks pretty good. You don't get that black background anymore. Instead, you get that full dynamic clip. You get the full clip, and you know that's exactly what you want. So never be afraid to just record on your cell phone at all. Never be afraid, because you can later, if you have the Adobe Premiere software, you can later just adjust it and, you know, turn it into a full clip, which is more appealing to the eyes, which is more professional. A lot of news media, a lot of TV shows use this technique, because essentially a lot of people record with their phones standing up just like this. So there's a way to kind of fix this and make the video more appealing to your audience. So if you don't have enough money for Canon or any of these materials, you can always use your cell phone. You know, one thing is, you can always use what you have. Use what you have to your advantage, because there's always kinks to work around it, just like this. And like I said, this video looks really good. 1080p screen, very good camera, and that's pretty much all you need to make your videos look top notch on the internet, and give it that full screen and delete that back screen. Jackie's Graphic Designer. This is how you combine two different videos, and this is how you blur out the first video to make a appealing background. And you can also use this technique with other backgrounds too. It doesn't have to be a video background. It could be a picture background that you can essentially blur out into the video. And I will show that to you in another tutorial. It's all about sharing that knowledge. It's Jackie's Graphic Designer. I'll be back with you guys, with hitting you guys with more tutorials and more knowledge. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. Always use your materials. You don't have to have the fancy equipment. You don't have to have the cameras. All you gotta have is a piece of mind, a piece of motive. If you're doing something badass in that gym, if you're doing something badass in the street, if you're making a difference, don't be afraid to record it. And you know, hey, there's ways to make your videos look top notch and look good. This is one of the ways. I'll be back with more different ways to show you here in a minute.